We're running? Hello.
Fabulous.
And welcome back to my writing journey. I'm Ellen Byerrum, a mystery writer, and tonight is very special because I am here in Fort Collins, Colorado for a book signing for my latest book and a few others. These Crooked Things. It's set in 1934, just post-Prohibition, and I have the great honor and privilege and, excited to be here with Kim Sewald, who owns this unbelievable shop of vintage clothes. And why here? Why not?
Oh,
it's so fun.
I am so honored that you're here. Like you get it. You understand all of this. I'm so honored that she's here.
And also in my books, I do spend a lot of time describing the clothes, and especially in Quick Tales, I have a new thing, a new character, Esme, and she is a playwright on Broadway. And one amazing thing about the book is that she arrives from Colorado to New York City, and she doesn't have a wardrobe to wear to her play's opening night. And so the solution is to buy costumes that never showed up on opening night.
Love it.
And they are just fabulous costumes. And I thought this is such an original idea. And what did I find out? That Kay Francis,
I love Kay Francis.
she was known as one of the best dressed women in New York City, and she would borrow costumes from the various theaters and show up wearing that. And and she got her reputation as one of the best dressed women in New York
I
City.
love that. Her eyes were so crazy.
Oh, she was
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
lovely. Hi. So anyway, there are people shopping here. So if people come in, I don't
You
mean.
come on
do you want
in.
to come on
Yeah,
in?
welcome in.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hi.
welcome in. Let us know if we can help with anything.
I will, thank you.
Just a busy little just Friday night.
So
Friday night.
I have had another book signing here at Wear It Again, Sam. And why? Well, a book signing at an unusual place that ties in with your books can be so much more interesting than going to, say, Barnes & Noble or big box
Absolutely.
bookstore.
Yeah.
And if you are an author, it can be so painful and awkward. You sit there, they'll put you in the front of the store and sit you down with a pen and your books, and customers will come in, take one look at you and go,
Sure.
and walk around you. So it can be really
Yeah, and getting their
painful.
attention, I'm sure. That's
Yeah.
not any fun.
But here it's
It's a perfect fit. Perfect.
and it's First Friday, so this is the Art Walk in downtown Fort Collins. So people come and go, and it just can be such a fabulous time.
So fun.
But also, I thought maybe I'd mention a couple of book signings that were disasters.
Oh yes, do tell.
My very first book signing, we had set up at Olson's, which sadly is no longer there.
Was it a bookstore?
Bookstore in
Bookstore,
Washington,
okay.
D.C. It was set up at Olson's, and Hurricane Isabel came to town and washed away everything. So I got hurricaned out of my first book signing.
Oh no.
And that was terrible. I have had book signings with other authors where absolutely no one comes, and I think it's because people feel like, oh, if I buy your book, I have to buy her book
Sure,
and her book
like
and
too
her book.
much, yeah.
And they have put us in the back of the store like a dirty suit. And so that's uncomfortable.
Painful. That's very
So some
uncomfortable.
book signings can be really bad. And recently, I tried to set up a book signing because I thought it was a good thing to do. And this is the first time this has ever happened to me. They said, "Can you bring a table?" I'm like, I can do a
Was it at a bookstore?
It was at a library.
At a library, okay.
Can I bring a table? And I thought, a big table, a small table, a tall table, a short table.
A TV tray? What do they want? Like what?
And I have done a lot to get books signed, but I'm sorry, I am not carrying a table over my
The
back.
least they could do is have a table.
I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that is
It's just like,
hilarious. Especially at a library.
you know,
They should
and
have a table.
well, it was a big event,
Okay,
and I think this
okay.
this is her way of saying we really don't want you to come.
Yeah, that's enough to say no, though. Like, no,
It
thank
is,
you.
yes.
I know.
So that's sort of the event. You know, some things with book
Sure.
signings that can go wrong. And also, I just want to let you know that we will be here for the next couple of hours, which doesn't matter to you because the video will come out after the book signing. But people are here, they're shopping, they're having a good time, and I'm selling all my vintage mysteries. So I'm selling these Art Deco mysteries, which take place in 1934, just post-Prohibition. A wild time in New York City.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I can't imagine.
And the playwriting. She's a playwright. She's living the dream. I poured all of my dreams into this book.
Love it.
And then this is set in 1943.
They'll be coming. They're coming and going.
1943. This is The Brief Luminous Flight of the Firefly, about a young woman from the West, from Colorado, who goes east and to work for the war effort. And I learned so many fabulous things. And one fashion-related tidbit I will share is that before the war, DuPont came out with nylon stockings in 1939, and they were an immediate sensation. Just people loved it. They were better than silk stockings, I guess, that, but they were.
Sure,
and
more sturdier.
Sturdy, and people loved them.
Yeah.
And when it was announced that there would be no more nylons during the war, that all of the nylon production was going into parachutes, it was going to the war effort, there were fistfights in department stores.
Of course.
Women
to stock up.
Women would take their savings, and say, "I want $200 worth of nylon stockings," and they would actually have riots. So they were nylon riots right during the war. However, if you are a diligent writer and a diligent researcher, I found out an amazing thing, that although the U.S. government said they were no longer making nylon stockings, that was a lie. There was one factory still making nylon stockings during the war. They were used exclusively to pay spies.
Fascinating! And what a payment to put your life on the line for your stockings.
Right, and also if you were a spy and you had nylons, you could sew them into the linings of your clothes. They were packable, they were movable, and they were insanely valuable.
That's incredible.
So, and I found that by going through the United States archives and found tidbits like that.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a really fun.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Fun story, good mystery, and it features the character of Mimi Smith, who is Lacey Smithsonian's great aunt, who has left her a big trunk full of 30s and 40s fashions. So
fabulous.
That's it. And tonight,
Fabulous.
I think, some people are coming.
People coming and going.
Right.
First Friday in Fort Collins, right downtown.
That is correct.
It's super hot out, but come in here. We're doing okay.
Right. So we're doing this. I'm also selling a couple things. Obviously, you need to know this. The children didn't see anything. This is a middle grade mystery, and it features a pair of twins, a boy and girl, who are 12 years old, almost 13. And they solve a mystery. But this is inspired by an event when I was young, and my brother and I were at my grandparents' country club, and we saw a dead woman.
Crazy.
On a round pink sofa. So
In a pink suit.
In a pink suit and a pink hat. And a pink hat. Yeah. So it's funny, the things that inspire you, and that is
And the whole, and we have
one
the whole story
inspiration.
right there.
Yes. So anyway, selling books tonight, greeting people in
So
Fort
much fun.
Collins, and it is a fun place, and it's way funner, oh my God. It is way more fun
Wait, I wouldn't have known. I need to be told way more fun, okay?
than being sat down in the front of a store and
Without
having
even
people,
a table.
Yes.
But
With people staring at you and, getting that look in their eye and like immediately turning left or immediately turning right so they can divert around you. And I just want to say I'm not that scary.
no,
But
I would
know
run
how
right up
people-
to you. Be like, tell me all about it.
And that's what we're doing here tonight. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention a little bit about book signings. Book signings I've loved, which are here, and I've loved them at mystery bookstores, mystery events, and obviously Vintage Clothing Store, especially with the fabulous Kim Sewald.
So happy you're here.
Thank you.
Yay.
So that's all I have this time, and we'll see you later. Happy
Bye.
reading.
Happy reading.